Hi and welcome back, reloaders. Trying to work out a name with the coins. I was going to say, welcome back, Steelers, but that's another guy's handle. Shows me age, calling it a handle. CB radios from the old days. Anyway, so turn 3, part B, the British. We had the Germans fire their naval riffers, grill, mortars, and done diddly squat. And then we had the British take over the house, take over the town, move up a cornfield, place their 25 pounders, take over the town. Do you know, mysteriously enough, see, every time I come back to this table, I end up having to fix it. I think when people are in, they bump into it accidentally. Or they're doing it on purpose. No one else sitting OCD about it. Okay, so... Right. What am I doing? Right, if it's British go, morale, there is none. Okay, so chance observations now. You get a chance observation, but still not sure if it's up to the 48-inch range of clear sight, because these guys are being fired on. And there's a dude on the ridge, an MG42. It hasn't fired. It meant to fire last turn at the Stuart, which is a Churchill in its place, but I forgot. So they haven't fired, so nobody can see them. They know the fire's coming from this direction, mortars and whatever else, but it says you can get one chance observation, but is that one chance observation up to 48 inches on somebody that's fired or hasn't fired? So let me just check. Chance observation tests are carried out. Go look up, think about holding this here camera on the extension arm. It doesn't have a stand to stand it on, so I might be going back to my old stand. We'll see how it goes. Chance test. Targets in cover may be seen automatically or may be observed by a chance test. Only one chance test can be requested by a player on a target in a turn. If the necessary D6 though is achieved, the target is visible to all enemy units within 12 inches. Chance tests must be taken before any movement or firing takes place. Now if you look at the bottom, it's basically the maximum distance here, observing targets in cover that have not fired, is up to 12 inches. In the chance tests, it doesn't say what the distance is. So I'm going to have to take it that, no, they're not seen. It can't be seen, and you can't roll for it to be seen if they're not within the 12-inch range. I suppose being a miniature war game, it makes sense. Smoke shells. Now they're getting fired at. So are the British going to fire smoke shells? To cover their advance. Now I know the friend had said that he wants to target this town of Mouen to soften it up. So do I follow his rules? Suppose he's a commander, he's off site, I have to follow the rules. So we'll do an attack with the artillery. And we won't fire smoke shells. Okay, so movement, I believe. Figures of vehicles are moved. Alright, the Stuart is going to track across the cornfield. Open countryside. He's down to half speed, which is 9 inches. The brain carrier dumped off its troops, and I believe troops are 6 inches. Right, so 6 inches cross country crawl and 3 inches. Now, if they crawl, I believe they get a benefit from it. I'm not too sure, I need to go and read it, but I would suspect it's more likely soft cover benefit. So I'm going to get these guys out of the house. It's a pate with them. Or is it a pate team? I think it is. I need to check actually their squads. Right, so we've got the 3-inch mortar. Oh, they can't move and fire, so just leave them where they are. Right, these guys are out of a built up area. These guys are not, so they can only do their 6 inches. Changing off the British platoon. 2, 4, 6, 8. Must check if it's 8 or 10. I think it's 10 for the British. Maybe it is 8. Need to double check. Okay. Three squads of 8, or 4 squads of 8, so I think I broke mine down. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. And then the squad on the tank, that's 4 squads. I think that's movement done. It's commander. Spotter. Right. After movement, we have close to Salsers and firing is declared and carried out. The fun bit. Okay, so 25 pounders. They've been set up from last turn. Radio message, and they're going to follow out the rules that I was instructed to do by the friend. Now, in one of the videos, I think it was video 1 or 2, I rolled where they would land the artillery, but subsequently he rolled for me. So I need to go back and look at that video. I think he added it in, but I can't remember when I done it, so I'll go back and look at the video and add it in this and to see where his fire landed. And I actually have to go and check it now. So I'll declare the fire, where they're hitting, and then I'll go and check a video and come back and do the fire. So that's 4, which is 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that! Hold on a minute. Tank. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not good. Right to it again. You've got no shot. You've 2 artillery. 2. Shit. 1, 2. Oh, oh shit. So you're going to hit this platoon and you're going to hit the Panther. So happy days. Okay, so we have artillery HE firing into the town, a grid of 8. Then we have mortars can fire up to 48 inch, well, a 3.5 inch mortar, which is easy. Designated high spots of them 2 buildings. So I'm gonna have a pot shot at this building. Need to check the rules to see if I'm allowed to just designate a spot in the town. I don't think I am because it's a built up area. So I'll double check that. If not, they won't get firing. The Stuart is now within the 12 inches, but chance observations only happen at the start, not during move, so we can't chance observation on them. So yeah, that's it. Can't really do much this round. Okay, I had a look at the rules and I'm using the reloaded extra artillery rules, which are these dudes here. You don't exactly need them if you're playing a small game, but they're handy to have. And indirect fire. So the friend that called in at the start, he rolled for an 8 grid for Mouen, the German side, and he got a 2 and a 4, which is these guys here. And this Panther, well, it's not exactly, he had to pick an area of the square. So right, so the first one is here in the crossroads, pointed downwards, and it's number 5. So you roll a D9, and wherever it lands, the rounds land. So I think it's called pre-designated fire. So number 80 needs to hit the the tank, and for to hit the troops, 2, 1 for the forest, 3 for the house, and 6 for the truck. Then his second shot is basically this tree here, number 5. So for the troops, he's going to need 7 and 4, and for the truck, he's going to need 8 to do any damage. But first, he has to hit the. So, artillery fire, British. For the OP to get a message to, here. For the new rules, it's, I think it's 1 or 2. Right, so basically, pre-register fire followed by a scenario. Defending player may nominate up to 4 points. Blah blah blah, but it's not a defender, it's an attacker. It's British, so map predictor fire is mainly used for bombardments and barrages by the attacking side immediately. So it's a British. Before or during a game, it uses 12-inch bombardment grid. Before or during the game, it uses 12-inch bombardment instead of the OPs. For the OP message, you get to 4. Right, so message gets through. I believe it's a 1 or 2 now for the barrages. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Throw a d6. Anything but 1 is a hit on static. Anything but 1 is a hit on static targets, and anything but 1 or 2 if moving. Throw for effect is normal. No, it's not. Have artillery battalions, division corps, when their fire is required, throw a d6. So 1 or 2 means that they are unavailable that move. Doesn't count one of their firing. Just means it moves to the next round. Yeah, because they're using radios now after late 1942 onwards. So yeah, that gets through. So the first one was the Panther. Now, do you throw for a hit? I'm trying to work out the first time doing this. So obviously, if you're using the grid, the D10 grid system. So what was it? We had the tank was an 8, troops were in 2, troops were in 1. The house was 3, so 1, 2, 3, and 8. So we'll throw a D10. 4. So it lands on number 4, which is here. So it hits here. That's no damage. Right. The second round is these guys here. So let's see where it lands. 6. That tree was a marker. 6 lands in the road. So both miss. And I believe that was it. I was going to check on the mortar. I was then checking on the artillery. So the mortar, can't see anything, but it is getting controlled by radio. But it can't see anything. This is what the point is. If it can't see anything, nothing's fired at it. But there is high points in the town, but can I just pick a building and have a shot at it? I'll not do it for this round. I'll read up a wee bit more and do it for the next round. I think that's everything now, so this is a British turnover. Figures vehicles that are already moved, maybe moved. Nope, everything's been moved. So that's a British turnover. That's turn 3 done. Just taking a wee second to make sure. Yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching. Bye.